Alright guys, what's up? I know it's been a long time doing some reviews for Disney Pixar cars, and yeah, I do apologize for that, but before anyone's gonna wondering, why do I have Lightning McQueen, Shoot Todoroki, Jackson Storm, and Miguel Camino right here? Well, because I'm gonna take a look at a two-pack. Well, this is a double review of two-pack that I have here with me. So I'm gonna move these guys out of the way, because today I'm going to take a look over is the 2024-2025 Disney Pixar cars. And this one I'm going to take a look over is these two right here. The GRC Racers, or collection. GRC stands for Global Racers Cup, and this one I'm going to take a look over is the Lightning McQueen, Shoot Todoroki, Jackson Storm, and Miguel Camino. Now, before we continue on, you guys do me a little bit of quick favor, so I'll be right back. Hey, you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day. So these two-pack right there, you guys can see I got in my local Target. If you guys already seen my toy hunt on February, which I am actually excited to have that with me, so thank God for that. I was originally trying to buy one of the Hot Wheels color review barrels, but I need to get these right now, and I finally got them, so yeah. So these were released last year, and of course this one still have the new for 2024. This one doesn't, because this is the 2025 version, and this is the 2024. And you can see right there in the artwork, you can see Lightning McQueen, Shoot Todoroki, Jackson Storm, and Miguel Camino, repainted into the new looks right there. So yeah, and this is the, like I said, this is the 2025 version of packaging, because the original one has the new right here and the back, and they have these two-pack right there. But for this one, it has Raul Carul, and for the other one, this one right there. So yeah, let's move this to the side. You can see the nice artwork for these two right there. They look fantastic. You can see the die and the two die casts right here, and the name is right down there. And of course, the same thing for these two right there. So yes. Alright, I'm going to go pause the video, open it up, and take a look over all of them one by one. So yeah. Alright, we got them all out. So let's take a look over at Lightning McQueen right here. So here he is. Now, this one is the straight repaint, well, of course, a redeco of the Cars 2 Lightning McQueen, which I have here with me. And yes, I actually do have the diecast to do compares with. So, you can see side by side right here for these two. Now, the length of it is almost the same thing with the height. The only difference is these two is the details and the colors, and of course, the expression. And of course, the spoiler is the same. Let me check to the back. Yeah, the base is also the same. Oh, too. Minus this one right here has a hole on it. So if you have Mater, he can tow McQueen, which is actually pretty cool. I think it's been like a long time to have like Mater hooking Lightning McQueen. I don't know. Shoot Todoroki has. Okay, no, he doesn't. So yeah. But that's actually pretty cool. So let's put McQueen out of the way. Well, those one right here. So here it is, the GRC Lightning McQueen right here. Now there's only two options to get this McQueen. You could buy in the 2-pack or the single pack. Looking for me, I got it for the 2-pack. So yeah. If I can focus on a stupid camera, the painted and sculpted detail on McQueen looks fantastic. The red fading to this maroon right here, and you can see like the fading right there with the hexagon shape look fantastic, with the black, white, and this light blue. And then there's like a light blue or a different shade of color, I'm not sure what it is, look awesome with the new this new theme of this. And you have the awesome you just have the number 95 right here, which is actually look pretty cool, to be honest with you. I like the hexagon shape right here. Like the looks is my favorite. The only problems I actually do have is everything you guys can see is a little bit fuzzy, which, of course, this is the Thailand variants, of course. Yeah, you guys remember I missed the what it used to look like. Like, of course, Jackson Storm that I have. This is the China variant right here. You can see the decals. You can see perfectly well. Comparing to this is fuzzy. I don't know why they move it right there. So yeah, and looking closer right there, you can see the classic Lightyear logo right there. The number 95, the GRC, the gas cap right there. He doesn't have the triangle down here for for the pitties can change, of course, Guido. And you can see right there. And like I said, the back of it right here is like a maroon red. Fantastic. I like it a lot. The spoiler right here is plastic. So anyone's gonna wondering that. You can see more like here. Now, he doesn't have the sponsorship on this side, but on the other side he does. And you can barely see some of the sponsorship because, like I said, it is fuzzy and it's a pain in the ass to deal with. But you got Rusty's, Dynago. I'm not sure was these sponsorship right there, but of course you got Dynago and Rusty's right there. But I'm not sure. No, wait, this one is say Flow Cafe. I think this is like representing okay, I said Flow's Cafe. I think this one's representing Cozy Gum Motel. I'm not sure about this one right here under saying Flow's Cafe and Dynago. I think this one right here is representing Lizzie. Down here, I think it's representing Guido Casa de Tires or something. Or Sarge. Like I said, I'm not sure. But if you guys can figure this out. So yeah, but that's actually pretty cool. McQueen has like all his Radiator Springs sponsorship right there. That's actually pretty nice, to be honest. So that pretty much that's it for McQueen. And also he does roll pretty well. So yeah, let's put him to the side. And here it is. Shoot Todoroki right here, the Japanese racer. And here he is comparing to him. The only difference is, of course, is the expression that he has of the eyes, except for the mouth. But also the colors, almost identical, a little bit different though. Because you have the red right there, which the other one doesn't have it. But of course you have like somewhat of the flames right here. Minus this part right there is like completely in. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. And you can see he has no flames right down here. In the back. You hear like the flames are like, if the camera can focus, the flames are like back here, and same thing with this one. And the flames are like also right here. And he had like the Japanese flag right there. This one doesn't. And of course he had this right here on his front. So that's actually pretty cool. Shoe looks pretty fantastic. And I actually do like this one. You can see they had the white right there. But facing to this, the hexagon shape facing to gray. All the way to black right there. Which is actually pretty nice. And of course, like all the Thailand variant, everything's just fuzzy and pixelated. So yeah, spoiler right here, by the way, is also made of plastic. And you can see he also has some sponsorship right down here. So this one says Rev, Ride, Rivoli, and Petrolia. So these are actually new sponsorship that I never noticed. That's actually looks pretty cool. He does roll pretty well, of course. I want to mention one thing. And you can see the nice detones and the flames looks right there. It looks fantastic. The number 7 is right over here on the top. It's pretty nice, to be honest with you. I actually do like it what they did. And of course, what the blue lines are like going down here. It's actually look fantastic if you ask me, so yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much that's it for Shoot Todoroki. Now we get getting on with Jackson Storm. So here it is, Jackson Storm right here for the GRC series, and here it is, the rookie version. Yes, they have a scratch. He has a scratch on it right here because I messed around with him on the Crazy 8 playset. If I did a video on it like years ago, which I am probably gonna sell that playset because, well, I kinda need the money. So yeah. So here's the difference between these two right there. Now, the original right here, you got gray and black on the back. But for this one right here, you guys can see, you had the color black on it right here. fitting to the lighter shade of a, by the look of it right here, it's like a dark gray right there, but go all the way to the end, you got blue. And of course, you have the igniter sponsorship right down here, but not from like over here. And of course, he does have like the Piston Cup champion right here, because you guys remember from the movie. So yeah, he was a rookie back in the day, plus an asshole also. So yeah. Now I think Jackson Storm look awesome, and I think the weight of him, he's a little bit heavier than the original one, because the original one is lighter than the one we have. So yeah. But anyways, looking closely right here to him, he has the next gen tires, and look at the detailings and the hexagon shape. Of course, this is actually a great looking color scheme for Jackson Storm, and I actually do like this a lot. And of course, he does have, and I think the expression are okay. The expression is a little bit different, mostly just the eyes. But it does look very well. And of course, zooming in more, you have the next gen Lightyear logo with the same sponsorship right here, but this time you got this one right there, which I don't know what it is. I think it's saying Rev something. Let me check off camera. Yeah, I have no clue. But he does have the these are the sponsors like Shu has, but of course he has the Piston Cup champion logo right there with the igniter logo, the number 20, GRC right there, and of course it had like the S on it right here, because of course he's Jackson Storm. Of course the blue look fantastic, which is my favorite color. Spoiler, by the way, is plastic, also in the same color. Global Racer Cup name right there with the number 20 underneath. Same thing on the other side right there. Of course he had the auto triangle so the PD can change the tires. Same thing right here, the GRC. Number 20 right here, and of course the logo right there. So yeah. And yes, he does roll pretty well. So yeah. I think Jackson Storm is actually one of my favorites out of the GRC line. But let's see until I get like all of them. So yeah. I don't know if we're going to have like more for this year. Just, of course, we're going to have some repeats. But I mean, I should like, more like other racers coming in. So yeah. Alright, last one we have here is Miguel Camino, the Spain racer. Now, he has a lot of differences between the original right here, and the difference is the colors. On the original, and which by the way, this one is the Thailand variant, not the original Cars 2 version. Now, the original one right here is like a bright orange, like an orangey yellow mixed together, all the way to like the colors of Spain with the red, yellow. But this one right here, like, look at him. He has bright yellow, fading to almost the exact same colors like the one he has, all the way back there. But also, he has like almost the same details at the back. If I can move the on the top, if the camera can fucking focus, you can see the swirls right here are the same down here, but a little bit of difference. You guys can see. So of course. So that's actually pretty cool. And of course, the side. I think the expression are almost the same. His eyes are a little bit different on the colors. So, yeah. And then the other side. Yeah. Different on the other side also. So, yes. But Miguel Camino looks actually fantastic. But of course, I don't know about the, the blue on it though. I understand that why, but yeah. He does roll pretty well. He is lighter than this one right here. No wait. I think this one is like a little bit heavier than this one. I'm not sure. But he does look pretty awesome. And of course he has the same sponsorship like Jackson Storm is, but also let me check Shu Todoroki. Like Shu has different sponsors than Jackson, and yeah, because this one right here next to Ride, he has a Rev. This one has something else, which I don't know how to say this one, but yeah. So he has different sponsors. But of course, this ain't all these sponsors right there. The GRC number 5 right there. The gas cap, I don't know where the fuck is it though. But he does looks pretty cool. In the back right there, spoiler details, by the way, looks awesome. And of course it's plastic, and of course you can barely see the hexagon shape if the camera can focus again. Like off camera you can see the hexagon shape, but on camera you can barely see it. But yeah, you can see the hexagon shape looks, like I said, awesome. I love it a lot. And you can see more of this right here. More of this, and everything is the same thing on the other side. The Spain flag right there, of course, like the details of it. Global Racers Cup right here on the side. And of course the logo right here, but yeah. Damn, these 4 that I have in my collection are fantastic, and I'm actually pretty proud of this. We are actually going to have another series, another collection series called Race and Rescue, or Rescue Race. I'm not sure, but I saw leaked photos of it on Instagram, and holy crap, I actually need to get the racers only. But what do you guys think about these 2-pack that I have here with me of Lightning McQueen, Todoroki, Jackson Storm, and Miguel Camino? Leave a comment down below about these, and that pretty much that's it. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end this right here. So have fun, stay safe, and always, I'm out.